Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dying Light.
Where'd you
Quit
find
if I
him? He barely talks,
Bad
and when
quit.
he does, he says some strange things.
So, found more subquests.
Someone named Mike.
While you
No!
With him was his
Yes.
voice recorder.
There isn't
No,
that many
no.
left, so
Mike,
calm
it might be
down.
his brother. The kid says he left him behind.
Subquests
He
are
asked me to go
evil.
get him.
No, they're
I
not.
don't think I can do it.
They
Oh,
make,
yeah.
they
Too
make good
dangerous to
filler.
take him with me, and I don't want to
Well,
lose him.
everyone hates
Where he
filler.
lived?
Dolma Street.
But people like Naruto,
Okay.
and that's
Maybe I'll check
nothing
it
but
out.
filler.
Keep this recorder. Maybe it'll help you understand what happened there.
True that.
Oh snap, I went there.
I even hate Naruto.
Good, so do I.
Like I used to like it. The concept of itself was good, but just the characters were. My only character I liked was Kakashi. That was the only one I liked. I hate everyone else because Kakashi was funny.
Well, then you'd probably like My Hero Academia.
You mean Hero Academy?
Yeah, Hero Academy. Because there's basically a character in that that's basically freaking Kakashi.
What's it about? Like literally,
You don't know what it's about?
never heard of it.
Basically, most people are born with some sort of power. And of course, as expected, some people started using those powers for crime. And then there was also people whose powers were so weak or average that they couldn't really do anything with them anyways. But then there's also other strong people. Basically, most people are born with powers of some sort now.
Is there fan service in it?
No, honestly, not really. They actually make the girls generally, realistically attractive, I guess you could say.
No, I'm just sick of fan service. That's almost what all the summer animes are right now. Besides, out
of the whole anime, the most sexualized female character in it is an invisible woman that you never see. All you see is her clothes, which is actually pretty funny.
Okay, because besides degradement, almost everything is over sexual, and it's kind of annoying. There's no plot period.
No, this one is all plot.
Well, there was one that's it's not really fan service. It's kind of, but kind of not.
But
It's just I didn't like it. Got dull.
Anyways, it's better for you to just watch it. I don't want to spoil any of it for you. I think you'll like it. It's also got some awesome music in it.
Okay, yeah, I'm just sick of fan service lately.
Stop watching fan service animes.
I'm not. I'm saying I'm sick of it.
But you watch freaking High School DxD all the time.
I watched that once, and it wasn't as bad as it is today. One of the episodes that looked cool opened up to a sex scene, and I was like, shut it off quickly. Because the trailer of it looked innocent. It was just more of the garments, because it was like a battle armor. So I was like, okay, it's just the garments. Big deal. It's probably only when they do it in battle. It's not like it'd be a whole day. It's like, okay, click on the first episode was related. I was like, did it? I was like, what the frick? You don't see anything because it blurs it out, but you know what's going on.
Well, what the crap do you expect from a freaking anime where, the main character's entire goal was to form a harem?
I try to give animes faith. And my faith.
You're not going to get much faith when the entire premise is perverted to begin with. When the main character is openly perverted, then
no, he wasn't. No, it wasn't. The description of it wasn't. He wasn't perverted. He was he's embarrassed easily.
That's
pretty
not
much
what I remember. I remember that the whole premise was
It's not. It was some kind of HXH anime, hybrids, hearts and hybrids and hearts or something.
well, what I remember was friggin' that I think either he gets killed or I guess he gets like.
It's a new anime. It's not even finished yet.
Oh, I'm talking about High School DxD or whatever.
Oh, no one dies in that. None of the main characters do.
Okay, well, the character's main goal was, to form a harem. So.
No, his main goal was to fucking get out of there.
No, his main goal was to form a harem. Like, I think it was something like he...
Are you sure you're thinking about the right anime?
Yeah.
As I remember, they wanted to get the hell out of the city. He didn't care about that crap. Well, he did care about that one girl, and that was it.
No, I'm freaking telling you, if you would stop interrupting me! That I think, like, when he joined the servitude of that red-haired girl or whatever, I think he had, like, some wish that she would grant, and his wish was to form a harem.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That's not who I was thinking of. You're thinking of the the guy that pretty much...
I'm talking about the main character.
Let's see what this says.
No, he didn't have no wish to be that. That was the fat guy.
Hold on.
Detective Julie and his assistant begin their search for the missing person of Dolma Street.
What the crap?
Come on, you have to help me. Dad's been out all day. Come on.
Oh, I remember this.
The missing person of interest went out very normally to get some food.
So,
only to become missing under mysterious circumstances.
basically, I'm wandering around searching for
I sent to look for clues in the other apartments.
recordings of some little kids
All right, boys.
that
You're
were
detective.
playing detective,
What happened next?
except they were actually investigating a real murder mystery. And then I think they find something horrible. And then something horrible happens.
But no, what I'm saying is that it's just lately, not a lot of animes lately are not having a good story. They're just filling it with fan service so they get people to watch it.
Well, yeah, because that's the most profitable thing, unfortunately.
No, it just makes me sad at the world.
We will interrogate him later. Hey, where are you going? Wait for me.
I think I specifically remember this suddenly getting really creepy.
What?
I said I think this suddenly gets really creepy.
Oh, I know.
I'm following his lead now.
Oh, it doesn't help that everything's like black and white right now.
It doesn't. You're just living. It's like living a memory.
But I'm not living a memory. I'm just going.
I'm
around.
saying like the tone of what they're trying to do.
Why no? Anyways,
And audience out there, if you watch fan service stuff, I don't mean to offend you. It's just that's my personal opinion. I'm more in for the story / action than the pervertedness.
sure you are.
Say what?
Oh wait,
Really?
I'm going to the basement. This isn't going to end well.
Yep, your popsicle man's there.
Get!
It wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
It was the dog.
I don't think a dog can physically make a noise like that.
Actually, it can, sadly. My dog does do that. Also, my dog farts.
Well, that wasn't your dog. Your dog's not close
Okay.
enough to the microphone to make that noise.
You don't know.
Yes, I do.
I could be laying in bed
Disgusting.
right now.
That was friggin' disgusting.
I can't help it. Even if I keep my mouth shut, you're still gonna hear it.
Well, then hold it in.
I can't hold it in.
Or mute your mic for a second before you freaking blow it up with a burp.
With the utter silence, it would have been scared people. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Or actually, no, that would just scare me. Actually.
Oh my god.
Well, like I was saying, sorry if I offended anyone out there. It's just, like I said, my personal way. I'm in for the story / action, not all the fans. Like, I'll try to tolerate it,
Mike, is that you?
but there's only to a certain point I can deal with.
Oh. Alright. Either way, still bad.
How's it bad?
Because bad Gwen. Doing nasty burps into the microphone.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yes. Oh, this is totally gonna go well. A freaking bloody kid's handprint on the door.
The only thing I'm gonna say is this: do not, anyone out there, do not watch Golden Time.
Shh.
What?
Oh, great! Now I need keys. And what were you saying?
I was saying, don't watch Golden Time.
Golden Time.
Just don't watch it. It promotes itself as a romance comedy because I think those are funny a lot because of the situations. But oh my god, that's not funny at all. That thing makes you depressed as hell.
What?
The anime is so goddamn depressing. It's not even funny.
I know of Golden Boy, but not Golden Time.
It's a romance comedy because I usually like this because, like I said, they have funny situations. But it's about a guy who's going to lawyer school, but things though he had an accident after his high school graduation, in which he had amnesia. You find out that his once before girlfriend, or I should guess say ex-girlfriend, goes to the same school. He doesn't recognize her at all. He doesn't remember anything of his high school life or back, and it's just so depressing. And then apparently his previous self is trying to take back the body or trying to relive his, trying to make the new main character's name, because different personalities because of amnesia creates an alternate person. It's so, and he gets mad, and everything goes wrong, and pretty much it makes you wonder. Pretty much, the character's afraid to fade away. Did you just snort? Really? Pretty much, it's very depressing. It's so depressing. It's not even fun. It's funny at some points, but it's just really depressing.
It'll be okay, Queen.
I had to stop watching. I was near the end, but I just couldn't deal with the depressing anymore.
It'll be okay, Queen. You'll get over it.
Like you try to hide in the closet right there.
I'm not trying to hide the closet. I was looking for the basement keys, and now everything's gonna get spoopy.
So yeah.
Spoopy. I swear to God, if this kid's a zombie.
He probably is.
Oh, dear God.
What?
Again, you're gonna cry again.
Mike!
Is it another dead dog?
Yep.
Mike!
Except it's worse this time.
And with their bloody handprints. Oh my god. Oh my. There's more!
The thing he was looking for was his dog. Oh God! So I found a crazy cannibal.
How would you take the dog? Oh my god!
Well, the kid wanted me to find his dog's collar. This guy ate a dog. And I also think he ate a kid. Unless the
you just said. By the way, you just said I ate a dog. By the way,
I said this guy ate a dog.
Oh, it sounded like you said I. I was like, what?
No, this was a freaking cannibal. You could see he has a freaking human leg, a human hand, and then a dog with its intestines spilling out.
Well, that's how people sometimes survive these things. They go crazy and they go cannibalism, so they think cannibalism is the best way to go.
I mean, sometimes surviving these things. There's no freaking zombie apocalypse.
I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you mean, but still.
Well, to this is what people think is they don't realize it's only in this one place.
That's just horrible, though.
Yeah, to them they think in the town you're in, they only think if in the area you're in, they think the world's gone to hell. They don't realize there's still civilization.
Yes, I know. Anyways, so funny thing, that's actually the second time a cannibal has scared me at some point while I've played a game. Because I forgot that he was there, and then suddenly he starts screaming, meat, it scared me for a second. But the first time I got scared by a cannibal, I was playing Fallout 3, and I was playing the DLC where what's the place you go to? You go to some sort of swamp, and there's a bunch of like crazy deformed cannibals there.
Yeah.
And like I snuck into a building, and there was no one there, and I wasn't expecting for a friggin' cannibal to suddenly burst in through the door.
They actually
And,
don't call
go
them. They don't call
fresh
them.
meat, and then that scared me.
They don't call them. They don't call them that. They call them hillbillies.
Well, you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, like they don't call them cannibals. They actually call them hillbillies.
Well, I know they don't call them cannibals, but they were freaking cannibals.
Oh, I know that. Almost everything in that game was a cannibal in a way.
Well, yeah, but still. Anyways, that's my point. That's like the second time the cannibal.
Still, Fallout 3. Until I play Fallout 4, Fallout 3 is the best Fallout to me.
Even once you play Fallout 4, Fallout 3 would probably still be the best for you. Because I've played Fallout 4 and
Because they have the better DLC.
well, yeah, Fallout 3's got the better DLC, but on top of that, basically, the only thing they improved in Fallout 4, like out of all the stuff that they've done good in previous Fallout games, was
New Vegas. So the only thing that was cool about it was you got a robot partner.
well, also that you could get multiple partners. That
They
was
only
it.
allowed me to have two, like normal.
Well, I know, but in all the other Fallout games, you could only have one.
No, you could still have two if dog meat counted. That pretty much the little bot thing you have in Vegas is considered dog meat.
Well, in Fallout 4, no, in freaking Fallout New Vegas, you could have like an animal or a robot, and then a human, and then something else. So you could have 3 partners. But in Fallout 4, you can only have 1 partner, and the same goes for Fallout 3.
Oh, Fallout 3 always had 2 partners.
I don't even remember being able to have 1.
Like I said, dog meat counted as one of them. Dog meat, you don't get dog meat is your third, and it can only be dog meat.
Mike
Or
was his dog. He's dead.
Well,
So is his father.
Because I used to use the super mutant in dog meat.
This place.
I was always the good guy in it.
Listen, Crane.
Hmm?
These are the keys to the
I said it because I used the super mutant in dog meat because I was always the good character.
Maybe you'll find something useful there. Thanks, Tariq.
Even though I wanted I forget what it's called, the Outlaws.
Anything. You said you're not good with kids?
The
Really?
pretty much the police of Fallout 3. I forgot what they're called.
wait, what?
I forgot what they're called. They were like the police in Fallout 3. They were like an outlaw vigilante group.
Oh.
They're like the trench coats they wore. Also stole the leader of Megaton's hat. Megaton. Yeah, Megaton. I don't know what it's called. I used to call it Megatron.
Huh.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't you guys I pointed out. That was someone else. That was before I met you guys. I played Fallout 3. So I used to call it Megatron.
But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, the only thing they improved in Fallout 4 was the combat. Everything else, pretty much garbage.
I still thought you could work with melee weapon with the bots.
They took like all the big consequences and multiple story paths and stuff out pretty much, or they dumbed them down, I guess I should say. Like in Fallout 3, you could play through the whole game and beat it without actually having to kill anybody. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Well, not necessarily,
because there's some people that attack you for story reasons.
Well, I know, but you can avoid those.
Yeah, having your ally do it.
It's still possible to do that without fighting anybody. But anyways, basically they dumbed the crap down out of like all the RPG elements of the game.
I don't know, it still looks good to me. I like the new open world. The only thing I'm disappointed is that they were originally going to make Fallout 4 a co-op game, and then people ranted about it.
Ranted about it?
They didn't want it.
Oh crap!
Yeah, no, people did not want it. They said it would make it bad. I actually looked it up. Before it released, people are actually complaining, saying that Fallout 4 should not have a co-op, even though they give you a thing that can be a co-op thing, like, building like a town and stuff.
Well, they're idiots.
Yeah, they thought it would ruin the game. And then there was people that say, no, it would be great, but like it was more against than for pro.
Well,
it was more cons than pros.
That is one of the few cases where the developers need to not listen to people.
Yeah, but with it being the more cons, they're afraid that no one's going to buy the game.
Oh yeah, but oh no, they should know it's a freaking Fallout game. People are going to buy it based on nonsensical hype, anyways.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, though, they should have still did it because
turned out.
Say what?
I said, just look how No Man's Sky turned out.
Yeah, a lot of people say it was good for like the first couple hours, the first 12 to 15 hours were fun, then it just gets bored because it's just repetitive.
Well, it's not just that. Like 80% or so of the features that they promised are not in the game.
You just passed the thing blue, by the way.
Oh, I know. That was
a save zone.
No, I think that was something marked.
Can you glide or something, like a parachute glide or whatever?
Nope.
Yeah. But, what was I gonna say?
Once I get to the DLC, though, I can drive around in a car.
Yeah, I seen the DLC like a year ago with Jacksepticeye bragging, looking at it. But like I was saying before I lost my train of thought. But they should still put it in there because people could choose not to use it.
Well, I know.
I mean, I understand why people were making a big fuss about it, because you could choose not to be co-op.
Uh-huh.
I mean, because it'd be fun to make an actual town with somebody.
Well, that's the problem, is there's idiots out there that would rather take away options rather than create them. And they forget the fact that they're technically options.
Yeah. That's another thing that
oh god.
That Black Desert still should have left. Is don't touch with the trading. They're like, oh, you can't because of this and this and this.
Oh, you can.
A lot of people made
you can trade guys now. Well, you can sell them.
Well, no, I mean pretty much it's not an MMO. It's not an MMO. That's the problem. Trading is what brings it to an MMO. And people were making. I read the forums because I was trying to see if there was any progress with it. I mean, I was reading people's ideas, and they actually were really good. And those things they recommended were really hard to do, and would be a lot of work to do. The trading thing with trading and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about getting that to like level 10, being level 30, and being active for a month.
Okay.
I'm talking not like a month, like I'm talking an actual 30-day playtime, like an actual hours thing.
Uh-huh. Fascinating.
Because I know the game will actually log you out, because with the new system, with the new whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called, like the battle thing, you can't really leave yourself logged in because it will actually kick you from the server, or you can get killed because you can actually get killed within the safe zones.
I'm kidding.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm just kidding. Calm your muffins.
Because, I got killed in the save zone.
10 out of 10.
Well, I had no choice. I was in it because I left myself AFK fishing when I was at work, and they activated, like, the battleground thingy.
Excuses.
Node Wars. That's what it was, Node Wars. So, everyone becomes a target because some of the safe zones are nodes.
Oh, I see. Why did they bother letting you unlock this door? Anyways, I guess now would be a good time to end the episode. So if you enjoyed
Already?
this... Yeah, we're at 25 minutes again.
Oh, god
It's all your
damn.
fault. It's all your fault
What?
for talking about Black Desert.
It was
Anyways,
like for like 2 minutes.
excuses. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.